March 30th, 2026. It's been a real emotional few days. Enjoying the weather, but I'm just kind of really feeling down. I've been working on a new sawn, and I've actually been working on this sawn since May of last year when I started working on the lyrics. Spent a lot of time when I was in the hospital working on the lyrics, and for the recovery there wasn't much else I could do. But I put a lot of emotion into the song. Basically tells the story of the last 10 years. And dealing with the lymphedema and the surgery. But I mentioned Sonia in the song, and the last 2 months I've been writing the music for it, and really different than any other way I've written the music before. It's not just while AI is doing the performance. This was really different. I wrote some of the actual music. I was able to fully produce it, pick when music came in, what voice was here, who's the type of voice singing this, when instruments would come in. Full production. It really was impressive what the software could do. But I spent most of the last 2 days producing a couple videos, because in the end I ended up with 3 versions of the song. A country version, an alternative version, and a frontier folk version. And I put so much emotion into this and so much thought, because in a way it's kind of a closure over all this, even though I have to have one more surgery next year. It's still kind of a closure. But I put so much work into this, and I ended up with 3 versions of it because I couldn't make a final decision. So I decided I wanted to post a video and let my friends help me decide which version to be the final version. So for the last couple days, I have been working on adding lyrics to those songs. Not lyrics. Let me rephrase that. I produced the videos of each song with the lyrics on the screen. That's what I'm talking about. Because of that, I've listened to these songs dozens of times in the last couple days. And just brought up a lot of emotion. Emotion over so much that I lost because of this. Things I didn't get to do, things I couldn't do. Emotions over losing Sonia for my life. Just kind of ripped me apart inside. I recently started seeing a therapist / grief counselor to try to get past all this shit that's in my head that won't go away. The nightmares that I still have, the randomly breaking into tears, the fear, the loneliness. Between all of that and everything, it's been a really fucking emotional few days. I mean, the therapist told me to get rid of the anxiety by just going outside and relaxing. The weather's getting better, go outside and relax. Listen to music. It's very difficult for me to listen to music. Which is kind of weird me to say when I just was talking about that I spent so much time working on a song and working on different music. But that was different. You know, I'll listen to songs, I'll get into a playlist, and then I'll hit a song that I literally can remember listening to the first time with Sonia. A lot of Adele songs. There's a few others that I can remember listening to with her. So it's been difficult to listen to music for the last 3 years. But I gotta get past that. So, got myself a new headset. And I'm going to try again. And I just finished up recording a video that I got to edit together also, asking people to choose one of the 3 songs. Help me figure out which one. I will say that as an update to some people, I'm walking a lot better right now. I still got stability issues. Oh boy, do I got stability issues. But, I spent an hour just walking basically in circles around the yard yesterday. And it felt good. I'm trying to use stairs like a human. That's not quite ready for that. And what I mean by that is, for years, I've had to use stairs where I would step on a step, put both feet on the step, go to the next step one by one. It wasn't a case of one step, next step. People normally walk up steps. But I've been trying to do it normally. I can get almost all the way up our deck steps with a little difficulty of the last step, and it's probably because it doesn't have a railing. Walking normally how would you use the steps. Going down, oh, that was fucking scary. I almost face planted. So I don't think I'm quite ready for that. I've been having a lot of pain also with the weather. We've had so much swings in weather, from warm weather to cold weather and lots of rain. The whole incision across the whole abdomen and belly area is, oh my God, does it hurt. And I've also been having a lot of discomfort. And this discomfort is, there's a section of the groin that didn't heal the way that they thought it would heal. And it causes things to be very painful and very uncomfortable. At some points, really painful. And that's why I gotta have the 3rd surgery, is to fix that. But I gotta get a lot more weight off before though we would attempt the 3rd surgery, because they need as much excess skin as possible, because they're worried they may have to do skin grafts to fix it. So that's going to be next year. I want to schedule it so the surgery's done where I spend most of the time recovering from it during the winter. So hopefully I can get it done in January. I'd even do it in December. But most of the end of this year I want to leave open because Matthew's getting married. To add to all of this, working on the computer for the last few days. I mean, I spent a lot of time working on the computers the last few days and trying to get things to work. And finishing up these songs the last few days, and then working on editing the videos for them. This new computer that I got has got some type of problem with it that I can't solve. And I gotta reach out to Lenovo and try to get them to fix it or replace it. And I really don't want to replace the computer because I just got it almost all set up. But it just keeps getting a blue screen of death, even though they're not blue anymore. Just crashes. And yesterday I lost 3 hours of work with a crash because it damaged. It crashed while it was saving my work, so it destroyed the save. And luckily there was an auto backup from 3 hours before, or I would have lost several days of work. Well, I think that's all that's going to be in this video. Get it in one try, too. Thank you for watching.